All right. Welcome to Highland High School. My name's John Barnhill. I'm the athletic director. Frank Griego would normally be. We have Combs on the baseline. Frank would normally be our voice for Highland Hornet basketball, but he was unavailable this evening. So as our first time out, we are hoping that you enjoy this, and we're going to continue to modify it and keep it going as we're working on it. Got a jump ball. Rio Grande Ravens. I know we're not putting the score up on the board, so you can see it on our broadcast. It is 0-0 with 7:35 left in the first quarter. Rebecca Neal bringing the ball up for the Hornets. Combs with her own putback, just barely misses it. Still 0-0, 7:11 left. Rebecca Neal on the steal. Just as the gimme there. Ravens with the ball, coming up the left side. Three, blocked by Carpenter. Navarez with the ball. Jenkins, a little set shot at 15 feet, knocks it down. 2-0 Hornets over Ravens. 6:35 left in the first. A little full court man press here. Might be a chaser 2-3. Extending it. Navarez up the left side. Sets her feet. Knocks it down. Looks like a timeout coming for the Ravens. So with 6:16 left in the first quarter, we've got Hornets 4 and the Ravens 0. You'll be able to hear. So we have Dejanay on the camera tonight for the Hornets as they're coming out of their 30-second timeout from the Ravens. We've got the Raven ball brought in by Allison Ryan. And Allison Ryan comes in for the Hornets. Full court press for the Hornets. A little hand check there by Ryan. Again, it's 6:11 in the first quarter. It's 4-0 Hornets over Ravens. That's Allison's first foul.
Number 10, Kalista Andrade.
We have a couple of, unfortunately I don't have the lineups for the Ravens, but they had two subs coming in. We have Rebecca on the steal to Jenkins. Rebecca gets the Carpenter. Allison to Navarez, to Carpenter, to Stone. And Stone's fouled. I'll put Anaya Stone up on the line, shooting a pair. Good ball movement right there. Anaya on the line. She's a senior, 5'7". It's 5:58 in the first quarter. Hornets 4, Ravens 0. We'll try to keep you filled in as much as we can. Anaya shooting 2. Gets the front. Substitute in Rebecca Neal for Jenkins. Anaya on her second one. She gets them both, which is great. Now it's 6-0 Hornets, and I'm trying to be as neutral as I possibly can, but this is the Hornet channel and not the Raven channel. Out of bounds off the Ravens. Hornets 6, Ravens 0, 5:47 left in the first. Desjardins is doing a fantastic job on the camera. Navarez comes across the top to Ryan. Ryan takes it in, drops it off to Carpenter, and unfortunately Carpenter is on the baseline. Out of bounds Hornets. Looks like the Hornets are going to stay in a little man-to-man here. Looks like a man press. Carpenter tipped it. Tried to get it back to her. Anaya recovers. Navarez for three. Bam! Carpenter with the assist. Navarez for three. That's Hornets 9, Ravens 0. They're staying in a man. Looking at it baseline. Got a 5-second call. Nope, we're going to have a timeout. That is a timeout for the Ravens. That's their second one here. It's 9-0. Be a 30-second timeout. Right now, the pressure for Highland is just creating a little bit of trouble for the Ravens. It is 9-0 in the first quarter. Right now, our leading scorers are Navarra. She's got 5. I think Jenkins has got 2. And I'm not sure who has the other 2. Maybe, I think it's Carpenter. I'm not sure. So coming out of the timeout with 5:16 left in the first quarter. Raven ball underneath their basket. Hornets showing a 1-2-1-1 full court press. And the loose ball, Anaya Stone picks it up to Neal. Inside to Carpenter, drop step, doesn't get it, gets her own rebound and her own putback. 11-0 with the Hornets ahead of the Ravens. Ravens are struggling against the full court press. Neal on the ball, here comes Allison Ryan. Down to the right side for the Ravens. Looks like they're in a chaser 2-3 for the Hornets. Oh, looked inside. It was a good look. 11-0, 4:39 for the Hornets. Substitution of number 11 comes in. And Savannah Combs, 33, comes in for the Hornets. Neal bringing the ball up off the point. Takes the right side to Allison Ryan. Ryan makes the turn, goes inside, looks to dump it into Combs and just kind of got herself into a little bit of trouble. Looks like Combs recovered, tied the ball up. It's going to be Raven ball. 4:25 left in the first. Hornets 11 and Ravens 0. Still haven't been able to drop one in. Be Raven ball on the sideline. Hornets stay in the full court press. Drop it off to number 2 for the Ravens. She looks up the floor. Jenkins helping out. Stays on number. Ties it up. Anaya with the recovery. Navarez on the right side. Looks to Combs. Takes one dribble. Takes 2 dribbles. She got the extra dribble for Christmas and she used it right there. That's what we call a double dribble. Savannah is a 6'2" freshman. And she's doing a fantastic job of picking up the speed of the game. It's a little different as a freshman for varsity basketball. Anaya Stone. Jenkins steps up to stop it. A little show and go for the Ravens. That was nice. Ravens get the long offensive rebound. Allison Ryan on the ball. Anaya on the ball on the left wing for the Ravens. Off to number 2. Nice little pause, go to the basket. Navarez with the rebound to Ryan, up to Anaya Stone. Jump stop. Just overgot Jenkins with the offensive rebound. Fouled on the putback.
Fouls on the Ravens, number 2, Cheyenne.
Anaya is running the floor well for the Hornets. Got up the floor ahead of the ball. We have Hornets 11, Ravens 0 with 3:36. Jenkins shooting 2 from the strike, gets the front end. Jenkins, a senior, also a volleyball player. Ravens have 3 in, 3 out. We got Neal coming in for Savannah with Carpenter waiting to substitute for Jenkins if she knocks it down. Doesn't get it. Anaya Stone on the offensive rebound. Allison Ryan to the right side. Long skip pass to Navarez. To Jenkins. Navarez works it. Steps left. Doesn't quite get the tempo. Neal on the rebound and put back. At 3:17. Hornets 12. Hornets 14. Ravens 0. The pressure is just kind of getting the Ravens right now. Rebecca Carpenter coming in for Jenkins. It'll be Hornet ball on the side. And today, our guest, we have Dejanay on the camera. And now we're going to have Principal Harris on the call. Navarez drives in into a pack of Ravens, I think. It's going to say the same direction.
I just wanted to say good evening to you, Mr. Barnhill. How's the world turning?
Well, not bad. We are absolutely trying out the new system to see how it works. Well, I think we are broadcasting to about 20 people right now, which is 20 more that didn't see the last game here at the Hive. Rebecca Carpenter in on the turnaround, drop step, just a little heavy off the back of the iron.
Well, I want to welcome all 20. You have a real barn burner here this evening. It seems like each teams are feeling each other out throughout the squad. As we believe have a 14-point lead, I think that is not terribly reflective of the effort, will, and power that both squads are put into this first quarter.
Yes. I think the Ravens are coming off of a tournament late in the week last week. I think they got their first victory, and that was nice. Yeah. And then right now we've got Rebecca Neal on the point to Anaya Stone, back out to Neal. On the left side of Navarez. Looks back door to Ryan. Gets it. Little late on it. She'll get a pair. Right now it's 2:13 left in the first with 14-0. Every once in a while we're going to have Dejanay take a picture of so that everybody can. The camera just needs to point. No. Just needs to just point it every once in a while when things aren't going on. Boom! Ryan gets the front. And then everybody can see that camera, that score at times. Allison Ryan with her second. We got 15-0 Hornets over the Ravens. Misses it to the right. Navarez with the offensive rebound. Looks inside to Carpenter. Little drop step baseline. Back out to Navarez. 3-ball. Nice rebound. She's padding her stats at this point. Anaya Stone. It's a good look inside for those out there padding the stats. That is when a player
chooses to not make a shot so that they can get a couple more rebounds.
Offensive rebounds, yep. So right there, Anaya Stone picks up her first foul. Harmony Jenkins comes in for Allison. It's 15-0 with 152 left. The Ravens have 3 personal fouls. The Hornets have 1. So Navarez up. They're still in their man. Carpenter sees it. Steps up. Nice. And to Neal.
Count it.
Oh, she uses it all right there. Nice pass by Navarez.
We call that around the world. The old way.
Yeah, exactly. Right now it's 17-0, the Hornets. Looking at trying to put some more pressure. It looks like we're in a chaser 2-3 up top. Rebecca Carpenter, in and out for the Ravens. Navarez gets his block right there. Neal on the point. Looks left to Jenkins, to Anaya Stone. Looks underneath, running the flex. Navarez. Ooh, a little fadeaway right there. Thought it was going to drop.
I think she thought it was going to drop as well.
Yeah. 17-0, 53 seconds left in the first quarter. Drive by number 12, backside defensive board for Navarez. Right there, Neal just looked it down, said, I'm going to pass right here to Harmony, and that was kind of like telegraphing that.
And I believe that's what she was calling the left hand that she threw that ball into.
Coach Neal is just using quite a few folks on his bench. He's going at least 7 deep right now. Ball into Rebecca Carpenter. Jenkins, show and go. Drops it off to Savannah. She takes it high, keeps it high. Padding her stat. She's got to get that.
Becca comes up
Gets
with
it.
another.
Ooh. You're all right. 17. Ooh, almost pulled it all off there.
A little excited up here.
26 seconds left in the first call. We've got a Highland Hornet timeout.
Really appreciated the pace of this.
32nd one, of course, on our board. It's showing he's going to get it changed right there.
Visionary, I want to just take the time to thank you for being here. I mean, the kid with multiple talents, student leader on campus, camera woman, superstar student. I don't know what the heck we're going to do with you next. Anyway, appreciate you for being here.
You know it. So I noticed you were a little late, but our game started relatively on time, which was okay. We had a kind of a quick JV game with a running clock. Hornets came out victorious, but that helped us get back on schedule. So coming out for the Hornets, we've got Savannah Combs, a freshman, Jenkins, a senior, 23, Navarez, a senior, Carpenter, a senior, and Nia Stone. So we got 4 seniors and a freshman. That covers the whole spectrum right there.
That covers the whole spectrum. Probably need to open up a residential home.
That's right. Oh, Anaya sees the backside, gets her hand on it. 16 seconds left in the first. 17-0. See if the Hornets can keep the shutout going against the Ravens right now. We're 2-3 on the inbounds. Out to number 3. 4 Ravens. I'm going to have to get some numbers and names here. It's a 2, a little over the top with 5 seconds left. Goes back court. Unfortunately, the Raven roster didn't have anything on max preps other than names, so it's a tough one. So with 4 seconds left, ball in for the Hornets, looking deep to Rebecca, to Navarez, sets her feet, doesn't quite get it off the front of the net. That is the end of the first quarter, 17-0.
17, Ravens 0.
We'll be right back in 1 minute.
Pan the audience. Maybe we'll get people to dance around a little bit.
All right. Coming out, start the second quarter, it's Raven ball. And I would also say we come out, they are still staying in the chaser 2-3. They are big across the baseline going 5'10", 6'2", 6'1". That is a big zone. We got a couple of speedsters on top. A little travel right there for the Ravens.
There's this cute little place up in the northern portion of California called the Redwoods. I'm betting they would have, some sisters up there.
Yeah, exactly.
Phenomenal.
But girls high school basketball, wow, that was a little loud. Girls high school basketball having 2 6-footers on the floor. And 5'10", 5'11". And Combs looking at it. Allison takes it off to the right side. Navarez. Oh, that's a tough angle.
That's pretty tough coming from that space.
Coach Neal is definitely telling Navarez, take it to the wing and then drop it down. Let's try not to throw angle passes off the point. Rebecca Neal on the ball. Turning it. Ravens bring it up. Sticks her hand in the cookie jar right there and just kind of pokes it away. Navarez on the ball. So that's why you want a 6-footer right behind it. They backdoor you, but then there's a 6-footer there. There you go. Ooh, good offensive rebound by the Ravens.
Nice take.
Takes it in, puts it up. Neal with the recovery. Savannah kind of puts it away there.
I see Ryan back to Neal. No.
Oh, block shot. Number 12, the Ravens, Combs,
And Savannah
get it up there, and she's just having a
hard time.
tough go.
I tell you what, she has 4 offensive rebounds with that 2 points that just dropped.
I know.
Nice.
She's a little frustrated. She needs just to stay focused. She'll be fine. Ravens trying up against the, looks like the Hornets are going with a 2-2-1 on a made basket, and then dropping back to that 2-3. Nice job, Navarez. Combs, I think Combs going to get the foul right there. Got caught standing and watching. 19-0.
Pretty sure she was on the floor for that one.
That is. Navarez picked it up. I thought that was Combs. 19-0. This point, they're not getting on the board yet.
It's a proverbial glass window over the top of that
Saran wrap. Just ran right over the top. It won't go in. That's the way it works.
The Hornet way.
Sometimes when I'm playing Nerf basketball, I feel like I can't score, and this is what happens, you know? Boom. Nice. They're on the boards. 19-1, 6:18 left in the second quarter. Jenkins in for Carpenter. Looks like the Ravens are going to stay man-to-man. Nope, they're at 2-3. Nope, they're man-to-man. She's following her all the way across the top. Allison on top. Navarez makes the turn. Little 10-footer, knocks it down.
That young lady really can hit it from anywhere on the floor.
Correct. That's the 7th point unofficially for Navarez. She's got a third of the points. Neal up on her. The Ravens. Nice pass inside. Combs not going to let that go. Nice. Sets her feet. Quick pass. Neal with the rebound. Jenkins running the left side. Looks ahead.
Throws it back.
Loses the handle on that one. The Ravens pull it up. To the baseline.
Force drive to the rack.
Block. She just got to get there sooner. The Ravens put a little pressure on the basket.
Looks like 33 may be getting her first of the evening.
Savannah Combs gets her first foul. Hornets staying at 2-3.
So I came in a little late. You referenced that I was actually getting my sundial tuned up. So I was getting prepared for some of the calls in the.
Neal to Ryan. Can't get it to drop.
Some of the calls in the key here.
21-1 right now for the Hornets over the Ravens with 5 minutes left in the first half. That one uncontested, and she gets it. 21-3. Neal needs to get off the point, pick a side, make that pass just a little bit shorter. I'm seeing Coach Neal not happy with that kind of off pass. Nicely done for the Ravens. 21-5. We've got a lot of subs getting ready to come in.
Looks like those Ravens are warming up a little bit, huh?
Yep. Just took a little while. Neal over to the side. I like that dump down. And she gets an old-fashioned three-point play.
Listen, do you know what a group of Ravens are called? A murder. Oh, my goodness. So you got to stay away. Keep it very positive, right?
We like to refer to it as a flock.
As a flock.
A flock of Ravens. 23-5, 4:19 left.
Reflecting back to his old self with this flock of seagulls.
Nia Stone's checked in for Rebecca Neal. And for the first time, Miss Reyes. sophomore, I believe. Yep. She had a good game on the JV. She's getting some opportunities here on the varsity. Savannah. Oh, shot the tweeter. And we call it the tweeter because it doesn't hit the iron, and the next thing you hear is the whistle from the official. She got a little frustrated at times, had a chance for the old-fashioned three-point play.
I've been on this earth for 50 years. That's the first time I've heard a tweeter.
Yeah.
I like that. You have learned a lot about the aviary world, people.
That's right. Ooh, we're going to shoot a pair. Not sure who was going to get that one. Is that going to be on Carpenter? Yep. Carpenter picks up her first foul. 23-5, 4:07 left in the second quarter.
Pretty clean second half, or first half, excuse me. 8 total fouls.
It's moving right along.
Yes.
Ravens shooting two. Didn't quite get that one. One more. Coach Neal is over there arguing his point. He's trying. I'm not sure. Ravens get the second one, 23-6. I wish we had numbers with those names.
Great to see Ryan Noche out here this evening. Moving back in.
Former Lobo.
Yep, former Lobo. Great to see him.
Anaya up top to the Jenkins. Jenkins takes it down, looks inside to Rebecca. Nice little dump. Soft off the glass, 25-6. Rebecca gets her fourth point. Anaya on the ball. Ravens pushing it up. Pretty nice. All the way to the rack. That's how it's done. Nice play. 25-8 with 3:30 left in the second.
Ravens gone on a nice little run here.
Yeah.
8-2 run, I guess.
Ryan with a nice little crossover. Tries to dump it down. Rebecca recovers. Doesn't quite get it to drop. Ravens are boxing her out. Anaya on the ball. Nice crossover by the Ravens there. Oh, Allison.
This Stone looked like she was trying to build a wall around her, at which point in time she said, not today.
Nope. 25-8, 3:09 left in the first. I wish we could put the score up for everybody so they know what's going on.
And for the Ravens, Cheyenne Knight, Carissa Cardenas, and Riley.
But we can't. It's a whole nother level of technology that we're not capable of right now. Ravens bring it in on the right side, over to the top of the key, back to number 2. Rebecca. Carpenter, puts a hand in there. That was a nice little take right there. If I knew her name, I'd give her full credit for that. Number 2 for the Ravens. Deuce. Neal steps up. Just got to look for that shot. Into double coverage right there. And number 2 is going to take the foul on that one. 2. Foul 2-2. That's crazy. That's a lot of 2s.
Who will be shooting 2?
Wow. I like how you tied that whole thing together like that.
Scholastic Sports. They will train you to be the finest at all
Carpenter
times.
with the first one. 25-8. Make that 26-8. Got 5 team fouls for both sides right now. 2:43 left in the half. Carpenter knocks him down like a senior. That's what you do. 27-8, Hornets over the Ravens. Nia Stone on the ball. Ooh. Right here we look man-to-man.
Wow, and Carpenter took a whip.
Yeah.
The steals
To
of the night, and
Jenkins.
it looks like Jenkins for
Nice jump stop.
Carpenter follows. What a beautiful display of sportsmanship.
I'm thinking the shooting percentage is going down drastically for Jenkins. Didn't get a foul on that. It was a nice block. But you know what? I'm going to give Rio Grande, the Ravens, a good, you got to attack the basket. You can't stay away from the big kids.
Nope.
And she went right at him. That's good stuff. Looks like we're man under our basket this time for Neal. What I noticed so far is we have a couple of freshmen that are playing on the floor. They get caught watching a little bit.
There you go.
Oh, nice pass.
Great passing.
Great gosh, and knocked it down.
Way to pad some assists for another player. I like that.
Triangle offense. That's a good one. 31 to 8. 1:45 left in the first half.
Again, and we want to welcome our 15 viewers out there that are showing
Darn
us
right.
love.
With Desjardins on the camera. One day Desjardins is actually going to speak, and it'll be all right. It'll be like camera and. That's right. One day she'll be like, I remember my start in broadcasting, and it was right there with a couple of knuckleheads at Highland High School.
Fit right in.
Ravens are going to shoot a pair right here. With that foul, the Hornets are now at 17 fouls, puts the Ravens shooting the bonus all the way down for the last 1:27 left in the second.
Number 4 dropped the first one.
Yep. It'll be 31 to 9. Let's see if they puts it on the board. He knocked it down.
Eventually.
Yep. Check the score, please.
Sophia Lopez in for the Ravens.
31 to 9. With that, we're a little short on the board. I think that would be 31 to 10. I think right now Emily's got that corrected. 1:20 left in the first half. Jenkins over the top. Oh, the Ravens just put in there.
Got a jump ball call. Still Hornets ball.
Good hustle. 31-10, 1:15 left. Hornet ball, Navarez on the inbounds.
Did you say minute 15? Minute 15 left in the second.
That's exactly right. Navarez knocks it down. 34 to 10. 1, 2, 3. That puts her into double digits. That her 10th point right there. Nice drive. Caught Neal's flat-footed.
Very nice shot.
She's going to have to, it's like welcome to high school basketball right there. Ravens took advantage of that one. Into Carpenter, drop step inside. Little turnaround, doesn't quite get it. Here come the Ravens. Neal on the ball, 40 seconds left. Oh, gets her hand on it.
A little rip.
Rebecca
Got the fast break broken up by number 4 again.
Yep. Rebecca looking to block a shot right there. 3 ball. Oh, in and out. 22 seconds left. 34-12. 15 seconds. Navarez looking inside to Carpenter.
Oh, great.
Oh, finger roll.
Great feeding goal.
36-12. The final 5 seconds of the game of the first half. Ooh, throws it up and off the glass. First half score we have 36-12. Looks like we have 2 in double digits already for the Hornets. We have Navarez and Carpenter, I believe. Both of them got 10. But all in all, we'll be right back after our 10 minutes of halftime. back.
Welcome back. Ready to start a vibrant second half between the Rio Grande Ravens and your Highland Hornets.
Amen. Let's see what we got going on. And 36-12. We start the second half. I believe the ball is going to be for the Hornets.
Seems to be a wave of energy just waiting to explode here in this gym.
Waiting to explode.
Waiting to explode. I think it's going to happen this second half.
Yeah.
See? He's on my side.
That's right. All right, it's going to be white ball coming out at halftime. Navarez bringing the ball in. Got Navarez, Combs, Jenkins, Carpenter, and Neal.
And she just gave a big thumbs up to the media crew. I love
That's
it.
right. And coming out, Ravens are man-to-man on this. Looking at the set right here, little back pick. That's Utah Jazz right there. Nice.
Ooh, great
There's the
look.
Combs.
Nice take to the rack for two.
I would prefer
her to go straight up.
Yeah, not to make that dribble because, you know, those pesky guards are just going to take that ball.
And I am just appreciating the lack of padding of those stats.
Yes. 38-12. 7:30 left in the third. Oh, got an extra step.
There was some luggage and airfare attached to that call.
You know, along the Raven program side, we saw plenty of girls participating this year, and that's great for Coach Noche.
Big time.
We like to see it, you know, and we like to see the kids playing. That's the most important thing. Jenkins on the left wing. Neal comes through, running the flex. There's
to
the
that rack and two. 2 for 2-5.
When Rebecca Neal figures out that she can do that 80% of the time, because she just strolled in there instead of really turn the corner, make the cut, 2 steps layup. When she figures that out, little reach there. Navarez with the steal. Little 2-on-1. Neal stops, goes back to Navarez. Back to Neal. Oh, Jenkins looks the 3 ball, lets it fly. Didn't
Came
quite
up a
get
little
it.
short.
40-12, 6:30 left in the third. I think you're seeing a 1-3-1 right there. Nope, we're going to stay with the big across the baseline, chaser 2-3.
Yep.
Oh. Not sure that Jenkins was convinced she fouled on that one. A little bit of surprise as she looks back to Coach Neal.
So I'd call that a 2-3 active guards. I'm going to change the language to the game. I don't know.
Exactly.
A lot of movement with those little ones up front.
Bam. Oh, didn't quite get it to drop. 40-12, 6:14.
Entering for the Hornets, Anaya Stone.
Anaya Stone and Michaela Lovato making her first appearance for
And Michaela Lovato.
the Hornets. Michaela, a sophomore. It's funny, you have a 4.5 grade point average replaced by another 4.5 grade point average. Carpenter gets the rebound to Lovato. Lovato up the left side. Navarez drives in, looks into Stone, drops it off to Carpenter. Lovato looking inside to Combs. Feed that girl. Throw it in there. Stone
She
to
may not
Navarez.
look open, but she's open.
Looks inside. I would say I would go right back there. I think Combs has
Let's go to
about
Rebecca.
at least a foot and a half. She's in the lane. She's got to clear out or she's going to get 3 on that one. Left-handed. Did you see that?
I did see that. That was a nice
really
play.
nice.
Beautiful.
42-12. 5:35 left in the third. Up the left side for the Ravens. Ooh.
A little big.
Yeah. Good idea. Nochi's telling her, let's go. Take it in there. Get in there. You know, don't drive all the way to the 5-foot mark and then kick it back out. You know, put it up.
Noche in his day was not shy to shoot.
No.
He was a beautiful three-point shooter from
Looks like
big guy.
a set here that he's calling sooner. Anaya looks inside. Gets it back.
Ooh, with the nice take on
Combs.
Savannah.
I
Let's
like the
count
little head
3-3.
fake.
That was very cool.
Yep. That's her 8th point unofficially. 44-12, 5 minutes left in the third.
Your Hornets. Still
After
lead.
the Hornets went down south, had a tough game against Mayfield, had another tough game against Centennial. It's they're happy to be home. They're happy to be in a place where they're scoring some points and doing some positive things. So a good healing return, I would say.
You always need a Band-Aid sometimes to fix an oozing wound.
Ooh, oozing, good word. Michaela on the top of the chaser 2-3, extending it
Good
all the way up
college
there.
degree.
Yeah. Yep, that's nice. Little matchup out of that. Oh, not bad. Looking inside. That's a lot of tree in there. Maybe got away with an extra step as she's going to the basket there.
Well, you mentioned something about walking through the
Yeah.
trees, I think. And
I think
so,
that was on Navarez.
Hornets are leading Nevada's.
Picks up her second.
Nevada at the line shooting 2.
Ravens on the line shooting a pair. Nice.
count that first one.
44-13, 4:30 left. Interesting that the basketball they're using is the state tournament basketball. It's super bright orange as compared to every other basketball in the gym.
Interesting.
It makes it look like a giant pumpkin. It almost looks like the old playground ball, the rubber playground ball.
Those nice rubber playground balls.
Oh,
Just
gosh,
very
that was
bouncy rubber.
very unselfish of Navarez. She had an Come on, Combs. That was not bad.
Yeah, I was
Gotta
actually
say
going
it.
to bleed it for a little water. It looks like little jugs.
Yep. There we go. Ball in. Lovato. Into Carpenter. Drop
nice
step.
little Carpenter.
Uses the window. That's how it's done. 46-13, 4 minutes left in the third. Looks like wholesale changes coming for the Ravens. That's a right idea.
That was Carpenter's 12th point this evening.
Yep.
That's good. Ravens, number 1, Sophia Lopez. Number 4, Riley Starks.
We have a change. We have Lovato going out. We have Neal coming in. And I know I just missed somebody. I think Jenkins just popped in as well.
Yep. For Savannah Combs. 3:45 left in the third. Neal. Looks like they're still man-to-man. Throws it into the tall one, but you got to throw it up there. Probably not the pass that they're looking for right there.
I believe
Not a lot of
not.
position. The Ravens showing some pretty good athleticism at times. Oh. Neal not afraid. Oop, she got her arm bent back a little bit.
Jump ball, possession goes to the Hornets.
Hornets come up with a loose ball. 3:20 left. 46-13.
Third period.
Amen. Stone up on top, looking inside. I'm not sure what we're looking at right there.
Ooh, 1-1. What a strong take. I think there was a song in the early 2000s called Sorry, Miss Jenkins, and that was not
Yeah.
the case
Right there. Yeah, no.
Or was that Miss Jackson? I
It
am
is Jackson.
sorry.
It is Jackson. Miss Jackson. Right here, 3 minutes
Didn't
left.
catch that on me.
Jenkins at the line to shoot one, the old-fashioned three-point play. 48-13.
Do you know that Miss Jenkins there, as she embarks on this single point and misses it, she is a single merit scholar finalist.
Wow.
Yeah,
In that regard right there, that's a lot of scholarship.
that's a lot of scholarship.
You know, the good part of that whole thing, we got a foul. We got 12 or 14. Foul on, I guess it would be Stone on that.
We are looking at...
Not sure where that one was. Nope, I think it was Anaya, but they didn't get it.
know where my keys
We have a play-by-player talking to Miss Spitzberg, the most amazing supervisor of a gym. We welcome you,
Oh, I don't
the
have
beautiful one. And with that, I missed points. Ravens just dropped 2 more. That brings the score 48-15 Hornets.
You have a key for the apparel shop?
Ooh, let me see. I have the key to the most portions of the city. I think this is part of our city.
Yep. Yeah. There was a little panic on the.
So does my wife there, Hallie.
What do we got?
So we have 38-15. We have a little scrum on the floor here. Looks like we have a head knocker.
Yeah, I think she caught one right across the bridge in the nose there, and that hurts. As soon as you get hit on the end of the nose, boy, your eyes water. No matter who you are or how tough you are, your eyes are going to water.
You are watering.
Yep. We have a foul on Jenkins, I think, on that one. As the trainer, Daniel Paz, looks after number 4 for the Ravens. Foul count is Hornets have 4 team fouls, and the Ravens with 1:58 left in the third. And you can see that the Hornets are still in their chaser 2-3. With Neal out, picking up at half court.
You know, I'm going to rename this. This could be a 1-1-3. Didn't you call that the first time around with their D?
Yeah, now you could go old school if you'd like, but Neil McCarthy for the New Mexico State Aggies made the Amoeba defense, which is a modified 1-1, chaser 2-3, which was basically matching up out of it, had a certain set of rules as you rotated through. It was very, very popular for a long time and very difficult to play against. Don't know whether to run your zone offense or, ooh, nice show and go for Stone. Just didn't quite get it.
You had to bring your penicillin to the table to try to break down that Amoeba D, huh?
Yeah, I ain't gonna tell you, you would run your man offense against the Amoeba because it felt like a man. And
You
really
just weren't even creating that space.
Yeah.
They were on you. Yeah.
All right, 48-15, 1:23 left in the third.
Now we
Ball
got a
in.
biology lesson. We'll get back to the basketball.
Yep. Oh,
Ooh, nice
right
take
idea.
by 1-4, huh? All the way.
Oh, lost your footing. Stop the ball. That's good. Now Ravens to number 2 to
Some
11.
great passing.
I think she should just hit that 12-footer instead of taking it in there.
Because the Combs sent that back to the third row, I believe, of the bleachers.
Neal trying to get in there on that. Jenkins dives in. Looks like Raven ball.
If anybody out there in the airwaves want to call in, give us your best trivia question. We're more than happy to take it to the court.
And
But again, we appreciate you being out there and dealing with the antics of Mr. Barnhill here and myself and the great, phenomenal camera work of the one.
that's right. It's 48-15 Hornets. At this point, we're at a 33-point lead. We got 2 more points, and then we'll be into a running clock, I believe. It's 35. But right now, you know, I'm watching the Ravens, and they're battling all the way to the end.
I see a young team. I see them building confidence actually through this game, and I've really, I feel like their time will be.
Yep. So, coming out to the court, you got 2 freshmen and 3 seniors.
Send some love out to the Zebras. They've done an amazing job out on the court tonight, kind of managing the game and keeping it moving as well as keeping it fair. So thank you to the 3 in the black and white out on the floor.
We got 55 seconds left in the third period. Raven ball. And looks like we are man-to-man now for the Hornets.
Pick up at half. There it is. Oh, great call, great rip from the Neal kid. She takes it to the rack, and
Nicely done.
we can count those buckets. 1-2. That makes the score 50-15. Your Hornets.
That's right. Navarez up on top. Combs forcing down. Good stuff. Combs is going to If you're going to go out 19 feet, you got to D up out at 19 feet. But that's the freshman part of it that she's just going to get much better at the whole time. And we got a little flex action here. The Ravens are running man defense. Anaya looked like she was going to drop right there and take the drop step. Navarez on the left wing drives.
Nice take.
You know, last year Navarez wasn't going to drive, and it's good that she's expanding her game like that.
Makes her definitely more versatile. Yep. Speaking of those combs, so we're lucky enough, I think, to have a long line of combs coming through here. I believe we have an 8th grade sister that seems to be shaping up very nicely.
Yep. And we got Brooklyn Combs coming through. And then I think there's another one that is in 5th grade that's right behind. So that's
and I heard she's like 6'9" right now.
Pretty close.
Yeah,
6'9", 6'10",
something like that, yeah.
And but her mom assures us that she can play a little bit. And then we've got another Neil, about the same grade, 5th grade.
Yep.
There's going to be quite a few kids in this place called Combs and Neils for a while.
Sounds like an ice cream.
Yeah,
give me some Combs and Neils, please.
Yep. Starting this 4th quarter, it's 50-15. Got 4 fouls on the Hornets, 1 on the Ravens. And I think we're going to have a little bit of a running clock here, so we're going to be moving right along on this. With the change in the start time for APS games starting at 4:30, it puts us at home quite a bit late. Just about every night this week, we're hosting something here at the Hive. Tomorrow night we have the boys game. Thursday night we have another girls game. Friday night we have boys wrestling. And then Saturday we have a girls wrestling tournament. So we have a lot going on. Ravens ball in. Start the 4th quarter.
Buzz, buzz. That's the way the Hornets do it.
50-15.
Hold them back. Now they're going with this 1-3-1.
Yeah, he's showing a lot out there.
Coach Neal never ceases to amaze me.
And he put Rebecca as the baseline runner on that. And he's got
Anaya on the front. So.
Yep. And he has got the, she's got to step up right there. Nicely done by the Ravens. Take what's given you right there.
You are welcome, Miss Pittsburgh. I really appreciate that hug. I don't know if I've had a hug like that, and whew. Oh, I did get your information.
Showed that, and right then, Coach Neal is not happy with just the spatial, the floor awareness of everything up there. Giving a little bit of coaching right now for the freshmen.
It's one of those plays sometimes you may have to forfeit the family name for a couple minutes.
Well, I'm going to feel sorry for Rebecca Neal because she's going to have the next 3 years those kind of high expectations. It's asking a lot of a freshman to come out and run the point on a varsity as a freshman. Last year, she was at Wilson Middle School, right? Playing district school basketball.
Yeah, right.
And so, he can't be too upset with her. She's doing a pretty doggone good job. She's learning every second here. Same thing with Savannah, who's needs these kind of games to get her feet underneath her and learn. She's got a huge advantage.
So I'm hearing what you should say, or what you're saying is she can keep her phone, no dinner tonight.
Correct.
There it is.
And for someone that is, roughly 6'2", almost 6'3", she has 1 foul. And my rule of thumb would be for my own daughter, if you don't have 3 fouls, you're walking home. That just means that you're falling asleep.
You're not playing.
Watching, right? You're watching too much.
There you go.
And I'm not telling her to be overly physical, but if you're active, you're going to put yourself in places where you are. Little inbounds for the Hornets. Navarez on top, 50-15, 7 minutes. She turns the corner. Oh, just lost the handle right there. But I know she was actually looking to drop right there to Savannah on that and just couldn't quite grab the handle for it. We are in a 1-3-1 with Anaya on top. Combs is running the horseshoe in the middle of that thing with Rebecca running the baseline. And that's what you want right there is the big girl that stops that with Navarra stepping in. Ooh. Oh, I thought the Ravens had their first triple of the night.
Got a couple.
Here comes Combs.
That's a great pass
sorry.
to Anaya.
That's a long deuce.
We'll count it.
Long deuce.
Assist from Stone.
What's that?
Look at your text.
Oh, for me? Okay, I'm looking. I'm looking for my text.
All right. Yes, he is doing what we ask every student in the United States not to do during a key engaged moment. He is checking his phone, so I will try to make the call. We have a foul, it looks like, on number 25, Miss Neal. And that this evening will be her second
Savannah.
foul. Oh, it's on Savannah. They switched it on me.
She's got one more, and then she gets a ride home.
And then I was just going to say, per the Barnhill rule.
That's right. Ravens on the line. Shooting a pair. Gets it.
It's a very nice shot.
Entering for the Ravens, Riley Starks. And for the Hornets, Harmony Jenkins.
Oop, just a little short. Navarez on the rebound. Looks up the floor to Jenkins. Looking for a trailer coming down the middle. Navarez.
Great pass to Navarez down low. She took the rock. I am really appreciating Mr. Barnhill, the idea that she wants to take it to the hole more frequently. Why? Because that moved the score 54-16 Hornets.
That's right. 5:53 left.
Man.
Ravens taking inside.
With the steal from Miss Combs out to Jenkins. We got Savannah running the fast break, but I am happy she gave the rock up there.
Oh, that's not what we wanted.
To the other bigs.
Right, we
Get low, young lady. Get low.
just a lack of concentration right there.
Yep. Sometimes your eyes, it's like Thanksgiving. Your eyes are just a little bigger than what you put on that plate.
We are into a running clock right now. So still in the 1-3-1. Oh, gonna look. Oh, wow. Threw it to Jenkins. That was like a back shoulder pass.
It's called the invisible ball.
Oh, Combs trying to stay on it.
Nice rebound, and you got Combs tying it up.
Tied it up. Gets the ball back.
Way to work it.
Have a few fouls to give, so we're okay.
She heard. She wants that ride home.
That's right. Oh, I like it. Oh, just a little heavy. Navarez knocks that down 80% of the time from right there. Staying in the 1-3-1. Oh, Michaela's come in for Neal. Running the bottom of that. Navarez with the rebound. Oh, just a loose ball out of bounds.
Dribbled it off her foot.
54-17, Hornets.
With Ravens ball. I think the referee is asking somebody to take it in down there.
Yep.
Number 4 took the initiative.
Oh, threw a lollipop pass right there.
I was...
Boom. I thought that was going to drop. Come on now.
Go slow, go slow.
23 is coming in. She was a JV player today, but she's coming in, seeing a little varsity time.
Fantastic.
Jump ball. Possession goes to the Hornets.
Michaela Lovato, sophomore.
If you were talking about young people that are engaged and involved in everything, that would be Miss Lovato.
Well, I think right now she has something. Oh, that's a nice drive. Stay with it. Oh, don't bring it down.
Go back up. Go ahead and take it.
Lovato. I think that was a pass. Oh, I don't mind that.
Not
That's all right. 3 seconds.
Working hard.
Yeah. I don't know if there was a possession there. 3:10 left. 54-17. More Ravens are coming in.
Cardenas, Felista Andrade, and Denise Ortiz.
Back to that Lovato kid.
Yep. I think she right now is taking something like 246 classes.
Yes.
Right now. And
She should graduate actually by next week.
I know.
And we're just going to
It's the
actually
craziest thing. I looked, and I honestly, with all of her naval classes and all that kind of stuff, I think she's at like 8 or 9 classes.
Yes. She spends some time here before school during my morning hours. She spends some time after school in our 9th hour.
And she just got back from the Air Force Academy where the Navy ROTC just did a trip.
A drill. They were doing a drill, at which point they had a competition. I haven't talked to Captain Lane. I have to get those results.
Yeah,
Thank you for the reminder.
But I did see a lot of the pictures on social media that all that group was having a great time. I think they went to a hockey game. Oh
wow.
That was a forearm shiver right there. Oh, I like the pass.
Good hustle by Jenkins to Navarez.
Yep. I think Jenkins got her back straightened up right there with a pick on that by number 23 for the Ravens. 1:45 left, 56-17.
Who's calling in? I hear a phone ringing in the back. No, it sounded like the old school rotary phone.
Really?
Yeah, it was time.
Yep. 1:35 left.
Fouls on the Hornets, Rebecca Carpenter.
We got some wholesale trades right
For
now.
the Hornets, number 2, Micaiah Ortiz.
I had a flashback. I thought my mom was coming after me. It's the only time I heard that phone ring. I got you, Mom. Love you to death.
Boy, that's old school stuff right there. Oh. Didn't hit anything up there. What would you call that?
That's the tweet.
That's right. Shot a little tweeter. I think everybody's done that a couple of times in their life.
Been there, done that.
We got Rebecca Neal on the point. They're in a man. Ravens are. Nice.
First look at number 2 tonight. Micaiah Ortiz.
Yep.
Fouls on the Ravens, Sigwali Gangata. Aaliyah Navarez at the line, shooting 2.
Got 30 seconds left. Navarro shooting 30. I'm shooting 30. Shooting 2.
2.
Gets the front here. 57-17. 30 seconds left in the ball game. I'm going to say that our experiment on broadcasting the game on our first Highland Sports Camera channel, pretty good. I think it really, it was the cameraman that did it for us, camerawoman that did it for us, and I think that's a great thing. 20 seconds left, 58-17. Oh, freshman to freshman, didn't quite get it. Ooh, Anaya saves it on the baseline. 10 seconds. Taking the ball to the basket, and let's see if we're going to play it out. Anaya Stone gets the rebound. Staying with it.
And one.
And it's not going to be in time.
Count, but it looked pretty.
That looks like the final. 58-17. Dejanay. If you do me a favor and film the handshake, that's always an important part. And we just like to keep it kind of a broad one. Thank you for joining us. I hope that we have another great broadcast tomorrow night. We're going to continue. Frank Griego is going to be here, and I think it's going to be a challenge. I think the final score is 58-17.
58-17. And I want to thank you again, John Barnhill, for inviting me aboard. That is a phenomenal experience.
That's it. And with that, we're going to hit the laptop.